everyone, Maz here with the UMDCS department. Today we're going to be talking about SSH, which is a way to remotely control a computer. So let's say that I'm sitting here at home and I want to remotely control a computer that's somewhere else in the world. So I don't have physical access to that computer, but I can still remotely control it because I have a username and I can still sign in. And the way I do that is through SSH. So SSH stands for Secure Shell, and it's a way to remotely run commands on a different computer. So we're going to go over three things today with SSH. So one is how to SSH into a remote computer. Then just to prove that it works, we're going to SSH from one remote computer into another remote computer. And then finally, we're going to SSH into my computer from one of the remote computers and run some commands locally. So let's get right into it. So right now, I want to SSH into my first remote computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type SSH and then my username on that computer and then and then the address of that computer. So in this case, ukko.d.umn.edu, and this ukko is a server that UMDCS students have access to. So if I hit enter now, it'll say the authenticity of the host can't be established. This is because I've never connected to this server before, and so you'll just want to type yes here. If you've always connected to a server and then all of a sudden this pops up, maybe be worried, but for the most part you don't have to worry. And then I just type in my password, and now you can see it says welcome to Ubuntu 16.04, all this stuff. And if I type ls, you can see that I'm actually on ukko now. You can see also here that it says ukko. So now I'm on ukko. So I'm on my first remote computer. Now let's SSH into a different remote computer. So CS students at UMD also have access to CS dev machines. So I'm going to say SSH, again my username, at csdev03, let's say, at d.umn.edu. And again, it'll give me the message that the host can't be established, or the authenticity can't be established. Again, I say yes. And again, I type in my password. And now I'm on csdev03. And the home directories are actually synced up, so if I type ls, you'll see the same stuff. But now I'm on two different computers. And now, just to show something, so if I exit this, so now I'm back on ukko, and I try to SSH into csdev03 again, it'll still ask me for my password, but I might have typed that wrong. No, I didn't. But you saw that the authenticity message didn't show up, and that's because once you connect once, you won't see that message again to the same server. So now let's SSH from csdev03 into my local computer. So to do that, we need to do two things on my local computer. So I'm going to go to a local terminal now and do that. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to install OpenSSH server if you're running Linux. So if I wanted to do this, and I've already got it installed, but I would type sudo apt-get install OpenSSH server, and that would install OpenSSH server, and then I could SSH into my computer. But since I've already run this command, I'm just going to cancel that, and instead I am going to type ifconfig, and this is to find my IP address. So you can see right here that my IP address is 131.212.218.230. So now we'll go back to our other terminal where we're on csdev03 and type SSH, and then my username at, and then I can just put in the IP here. So in this case, I'm going to do 131.212. See, what was it? 218.230. And then I'll hit enter. And again, I get this message because I don't think I've ever SSH'd from csdev03 to here before. Type in my password for my local machine, and bam, I am back on my local machine. So now let's run a command just for proof. Let's say we say vim hello and hi, and then we go to our local terminal now and we just type ls, and you see hello world.txt. So we actually ran that through my local computer, then to ukko, then to csdev03, and then back to my local computer to run that command. So that is basically it for SSH. We'll have more videos on more cool things you can do with SSH coming in the future, but this is just the intro. So I hope you guys learned something, and we'll see you on the next one.